Hello everyone, this is Sensuous One, and I'm going to come on real quick and do my quick condensed version of how I do my Ackee SaltFish. Someone asked me to do it, and I didn't plan on doing it, so I'm going to just do a quick video and show you. So I first start with sauteing, not really sauteing, but these are about 5 strips of bacon, and I just cut them up really small and just cook them first. It's going to give flavor to the base of your Ackee SaltFish. So, while that is getting ready, okay, so my bacon is where I like it. Just a little crunchy, because remember it's going to soften up a little bit once you cook it more with everything else. To this, I'm going to add 3 large, well, kind of medium onions. I'm going to turn this up and saute these a little bit. Just mix it around and break up the onion chunks. I usually cut mine up, just like give it a rough chop, not too fine, and let that cook down a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so this has had a chance to cook and it needs to go a little bit more, so we'll give it about a couple more minutes. I thought it was ready, but okay, so at this point it's pretty much ready to start adding everything in. Usually you make saltfish and ackee with salted codfish, but the area that I live in I could not find any, so I used this, that flash is on, this cod fillets that I found at a grocery store. It comes with about 3 or 4 fillets per bag. I used 2 bags of this. I baked it in the oven, and then I flaked it. So I'll show you what it's going to look like. This is the fish baked, and then I use a whisk and just break it up. I use one of these to break up the fish. So we'll go ahead and start putting everything together so that all the flavors can start getting married. So to this we're going to add 3 large tomatoes. I like the firm tomatoes. I don't know why, I just do. Tomatoes in there. And to that we're going to add 1 large green pepper. And this is 4 garlic cloves. I use the food processor to mince it up. The liquid you see is just a little bit of water just to break it down in the food processor. So we're going to put all those together. Mix it in. And then we're going to add the fish. I can get this handle out of the way. Alright. So that's the fish, and it's all like you want to flake it up really good. You want to get all that in there. Now usually saltfish and ackee is kind of an oily dish, and a lot of Jamaicans do it that way because they use their fried dumpling as a way to soak up the juices, and the oil actually really brings it out. So I'm using, instead of vegetable oil, I'm going to use this 100% extra virgin olive oil on mine, and I'm just going to drizzle it over the top. But like I was saying, it calls for a lot of oil. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these all in, let them all get married. I'm going to sprinkle some pepper on here, and actually I'll come back and show you what spices I'll be using. Okay, so the spices that we're going to use is some black pepper. I never measure, I just sprinkle across the top. I just cover the whole top, and that's how I measure. Lightly sprinkle it. And then I'm going to use some ground thyme, just a little bit, lightly dusting the top of it. And some Badia Complete seasoning by Sazon. I like this. Sorry for the shakiness. I told you I wasn't ready for this video, but we'll go ahead and get it done. Alright. So mix all that in. And then this is what the can of Ackee looks like. So it's tree ripe. It's a glare. Quality Ackee. And Ackee is just the yellow part that you see. And I use 2 cans of that. And drain off the brine. And this is it here. This is 2 cans of Ackee. I'm going to add it to your mixture. And when you cook with the Ackee, you want to lightly toss it because Ackee is very soft and it takes on the flavor that is of the food that it's being cooked with. So it really doesn't have much of a flavor, but it's really good. So just lightly toss it in. And it seems a little dry based on how it should be, so I'm going to add a little more olive oil and cover it and just let it simmer for about 20 minutes. That's how it looks. And then I'm back. Just a little oily, not too much. And I will insert pictures at the end. Thanks for watching.